we've made it to Inveruglis. We're here to try and walk Ben Vane, which I think is up there. I'm not entirely sure. The weather's not entirely great, but I'll see how the day goes. So this is us now on the access road on the walk up to the start of the climb. There's Ben Vane in the distance, shrouded in a little bit of rain, which is going to be a common theme for the rest of the day. As you can see, we've started to gain a fair bit of elevation. Nice bit of air guitar from Rob in the background there. Over my shoulder you can see Loch Lomond. If you've ever done the West Highland Way, you'll maybe recognise that stretch. That's the part where you've come to the end of the quite difficult stretch. It goes along the side of the loch and spits you out at the Inverstayed Hotel. Things start to get a little bit easier from then on. On the climb itself, you see it's starting to get a little bit steeper. It's a well-worn path, nothing too technical. It was quite damp on the day, hadn't yet got the walk-in poles out. It was fairly steady, plenty of good grip. Some of the paths had been quite wet on the day, almost like streams running down them. There'd been so much rain coming off them, but nothing too challenging as yet, and a good walk and lovely views all around. A little further on here, you can see the weather's fairly favourable, perhaps even brightened up a little. As it cleared, you could see much further down Loch Lomond and occasionally catch a glimpse of the summits and the nearby Munros. In the sheltered areas, it was actually quite mild, and I think we all stopped at various points to adjust layers on and off. You can see that the paths are still fairly well defined here. It only required the odd hand placement to steady yourself in more technical sections. I've lost track here. This might be the first, maybe the second false summit. I think there are 3 in total. Every time you thought you'd made it, you were faced with another climb. This is when it also started to get a little bit more exposed. The wind chill really ramped up. Then we could see the rain kind of rumbling in the distance. So I think we thought this was maybe the final push to the summit, but no, this was another one of the false summits. It started to get a bit more windy at this point. You see clouds coming in, looking pretty ominous. Off to the right, you see Loch Sloy Dam. Finally made it to the summit. The big slab of rock had given us a fair bit of protection from the wind, and when you came around the corner it was really wild. On top of that, the rain had arrived and it was now turning to sleet and snow. When we came off the summit, I had ice on my rucksack. Despite the conditions, it was really breathtaking being up there, seeing the views all around. Really felt like you were on top of the world, and it was great to bag my first Munro. This is Callum, valiantly trying to record some commentary into his phone against the howling wind. I stupidly hadn't put my gloves on before coming up onto the summit, and by now I was starting to lose all the feeling in my hands. And with that, I thought I needed to go and touch the cairn, just to prove I'd made it to the summit. And here we are, almost back to the car. I didn't shoot much on the way down, as I was too busy with both my poles, steadying myself. It was an amazing day, despite the conditions, and I'm on Munro. I'd recommend to anyone wanting to do something that's just a little bit more than just a walk up a hill. Finally, a few photos of the day. The weather really added to the atmosphere, and perhaps made it even better than if it had been wall-to-wall sunshine all day. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's my first time editing a 360 video, so something I need to continue practicing with. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it, as hopefully there'll be more Munros to come.